Do you touch yourself with love? And I don't mean when you put yourself in a sexual situation. I mean that can you lay your hand on yourself with grace and tenderness? And this comes up for me because further exploring how to possibly bring through in words the experience of um, how I experience God in my body. I think it is something, or source or spirit. I think it's something that is a non negotiable when it comes to expanding your consciousness. You must be embodied, or else you are merely um, experiencing, touching the realm of God, but you can't bring it back through to your humanity. It stays in that esoteric space. And in order to get the grace to flow through your life, you do need to bring it through your body and anchor it, hold on to it, send it back down to the earth. However, whatever phrase connects with you or resonates with you. So, what I wanted to talk about today is physical touch. I got the gift of moving my body from my mama, who had me dancing on my living room rug from the time I could stand up. I've been moving in rhythm since I'm a young girl. And so I feel that allowing your body the freedom of movement and not feeling bound can be step one. So it's kind of like the feeling you feel when you dance in front of your mirror and no one is watching you. And you're allowing yourself to kind of do all those secret closet moves. That's the first thing, is the allowing, giving yourself permission and inviting your body to not just take up space, but to really move freely, however you are moved to do that. And I say the more primitive and I'm going to use the phrase from the earth you can be, the closer you can get to like your core source. Um, and so that I think is an amazing exercise, is if you have the time and space, or if you have young children, this is the perfect way to do it because they are uninhibited and they absolutely allow their bodies the freedom of movement. So that's a perfect activity. Um, and so the next thing I offer is physical touch of someone else, or even more importantly, you touching yourself. Now, again, I get a teenage giggle because I don't mean sexually, although maybe that is part of your spiritual practice. And I think connecting with God and bringing God into the sexual experience is so important, but that's a topic for another day. So what I mean is, are you able to physically, I've made videos before where you are physically applying your own love and compassion to your own body. Can you connect with yourself in a physical way? Can you apply the love and grace that you apply to a beautiful young child to your child? Here's another example. We all contain a polarity. Doesn't matter who you love or what you identify as. There is a polarity within you. So there is a man inside me. And for many years, I looked to external men to complete and fulfill what really was a wounded man inside me. And so, what I offer for you to do as well with physical touch is give that man, or if you're a man, that woman inside you, a little bit of tender physical love as well. Like hold him, and if you're a man, hold her, and let her come through. And I will tell you, if you are a masculine type A man, that does not make you less masculine. It makes you more of a king because it allows all the parts of you to flow through and be more unified. And same with women. It's not a masculine, feminine behavior kind of thing I'm trying to bring through. This is an archetypical energy. And the feminine archetypical energy is not coquette, flirty, uh, and like a little bit of mischievous. The archetypal female energy is nurturing. it's pliable, it's languid, it's peaceful, it's restful, it's the great mother within us all and the great lover within us all. So I ask you today to take a moment and whatever way you are drawn to, lay your hand on yourself with love. Bring the physical feeling of connecting with God. Remember how the last video I had, which I'll link below, talked about connecting with the sensations that come up for you within. Now I'm asking you to draw up that sensation and now connect it with a physical anchor and a physical memory so that you can even more draw it forth. Because the more you love yourself, the more direct your connection with God. If God put within you a mirror of his divine spark, of our Christos, and I used him because I was really moved by Father God this morning. If you can relate to that Christos within you, you are honoring God by honoring your own body connected to your soul and spirit. So that's what's come up for me today, of the actual laying on of hands in a way that brings something through for you. And maybe you're not used to this practice and you just start with like a simple, gentle touch. And you may be surprised at what comes up for you. Or maybe a reflection of how you need a little bit more of that. So that's what comes up for me today. I send out blessings and I will see you tomorrow.